Drivers, start your engines!
Hello YouTube, this is NASCAR 48W2 Buff here with the INORL Duracell Cup Series, race 27 out of 36 here at Talladega for chase race number 1. We have finally got it, 13 drivers in the chase, ready to go out there and try to get a win. We're out here at Talladega, getting ready, and look what we got for the front row. 2 chasers. David Rochester, who is 8th in points with 0 bonus points to no wins, is on the pole. Then the man who is 5th in points with 1 win, Dylan Young. So, he started second, so 2 chasers in the front row. Then, if you go a little bit farther back, you got Seth Cole right here. Then you got William Duncan, Sean Henley. Then it's a little while back to Leo Rogers. Then, wow, a lot of chasers starting in the back. Then you got Jeffrey Buckeye, Jack Richards. Just a lot of chasers. Brian James here. Robbie Noonan. Got, Jacob Lawler right here. Then you got Zachary Buckeye back there also. And Dylan White. So those are mostly the chasers. I'll read you guys down the points real quick coming into this race. In first place is Jacob Lawler with 12 points for, his 3 wins. Second place, Leo Rogers with 12 points. Third place, Brian James with 8 points. Fourth place, Dylan White with 8 points. Fifth place, Dylan Young with 4 points. Sixth place, Jeffrey Buckeye with 4 points. Seventh place, Seth Cole with 4 points. Eighth, David Rochester with 0 points. Ninth, Zachary Buckeye with 0 points. 10th, Sean Henley with 0 points. 11th, Robbie Noonan with 0 points. The 99 is in 12th with 0 points. And the 19 has 0 points. But we are ready to get going here at Talladega. They come through the Tri-Oval, 29 laps of pure excitement. David Rochester will lead us to the green. And we are, wait for it. Green here at Talladega for chase race number 1 of the Duracell Cup Series for Season 2. Alrighty, they're going 3 wide back there. Ooh, the inside line doing like a 3-car tandem. And the outside line trying to do a 4-car tandem, not working out too well. David Rochester going to go to the high line. Here comes Henry Sanford on the inside line. Rochester blocking both lanes. Here comes William Duncan stepping out of line. He's going to make it 3 wide for, I believe that's about 4th. And that's going to split Austin Ogo to the middle there. Oh, Sean Gallagher on the wrong side of Seth Cole's bumper. That may not work out too well. And he turns him down. And already a chaser on Andreas Allen. Sean Henley gets nailed right in front of the whole field. This is the big one on lap 1. Lawler involved. Wow. Sean Gallagher just took out a chaser. And your leader back to the line will be David Rochester. Now, these guys have got to be careful slowing up for the caution because sometimes wrecks can happen. But wow. I don't even know what to say. He just downright took out the 24 right there. He was battling for the championship. Seth Cole probably ain't going to be too happy with that one. Wait for these drivers to single out. They got to be real careful or a wreck could happen. Because they usually like to wreck on their caution here. But it looks like they got it all together. Looks like Charles Jackson maybe got a piece. Kyle Stewart. Dylan White may have got a piece. Let's see his back bumper here. Yeah, he got a piece of that. It looks like, yeah, a small little piece of that. Sean Gallagher, we saw, definitely got a piece of that. Richard Johnson. And Jack Richards. Oh, that's some damage for him. Wow, that's going to hurt him here. Robbie Noonan. The 18 has retired. Zachary Buckeye, just Sean Henley, heavy damage. Jacob Lawler, Seth Cole. A lot of damage for a lot of drivers. We will take you to see what happened. I don't know what Sean Gallagher was thinking, but he was way out of line. He's all the way down to the low side of the 24. And just when you're coming off the corner, it finally clicks and just turn the 24 down into Sam Young. Clips Baskinger, Sam Young saves it, but up, clipping Austin Ogo. Watch the 98 right there. Up and over. There's Sean Henley getting a piece of it. Caitlin Skipper getting her piece. There's Jack Richards. Then, oh, Henley gonna get nailed right there. The 98 still flipping. Right onto the windshield of 48. Jacob Lawler, you see getting his damage. Oh, the 18 also flipped. And, man, that was just tough luck. A good amount of chasers involved in the first early wreck here. See how Baskinger... yeah, when Seth Cole gets turned down, clips Jake Baskinger up into the wall, into the 98. Just look at the 98 barrel roll right over the 18, into the catch fence, back out on top of the 18, then right into Caitlin Skipper. Then how did the 18 flip? Oh, Robbie Noonan just slammed him. Lawler was going to get by that till the 18 got hit. That's how Lawler got his damage. See how Noonan got involved, your Atlanta winner. Just going to kind of squeeze through there. Couldn't slow up enough. He was in the middle looking like he was going to get by, but here comes the 3 and the 13 going to turn him right there down into the Baskinger and going to nail him. And Lawler was just about to get through that also. See what happened to the 3 is Zachary Buckeye. Oh, the 5 gets nailed by the 2, which jams it into Zachary Buckeye, and that's how he spins, which made him slam the 13 of James Silverfox. But let's see Andreas Allen's flip from a different view here. I see it went right into the catch fence. And there's Baskinger right into the driver's side door. That's a hard hit right there. Up and over. You're going to see Allen get right into the catch fence. Right by the fans, too. Well, almost near the fans. Good thing he did not hit coming into the fans, or that could have injured some fans right there. And I just said fans like 8 times in one sentence. Let's see it full speed from this view. Now let's take it on board here with Andreas Allen, and then we will take you back to the green. Here from Talladega, there's already a couple chase contenders damaged in a rapid lap. And we will take you back to the green. We are back with a lot of retired cars. The 18 of Jake Baskinger, 98 of Andreas Allen, 24 of Seth Cole, 88 of Sean Henley, the 1 of Austin Ogo, the 11 of Robbie Noonan, and the 48 and the 56 of all retired. So that's leaving 34 cars left in the race. They're all in the lead lap. David Rochester is your leader, Henry Sanford second, William Duncan third, Joseph Bryant fourth, and George Roque, last week's winner, rounding out the top 5. So 2 chasers within the top 3. Where did Dylan Young fall back to? Already fell back to 7th. We are back to the green. Here you see William Duncan already trying to make a move on Henry Sanford. It looks like maybe he might be actually trying to drop to the back also. Get hung on the high side. Here comes David Rochester. He's still holding a pretty good gap, but Joseph Bryant and Henry Sanford are going to hook up right here and try to chase him down. And they're going to split him. And he's going to get split in the middle, but they actually can't get past him here. Bryant couldn't take the second position, and Sanford couldn't take the first position. Rochester going to block him on the low lane. Looks like we still have a couple cars off pace. Jacob Lawler still in this, same with a couple other drivers. Here's the lead pack. As they're going to go 3 wide. William Duncan shoving it all the way to the low side, trying to lead this lap. Even though it doesn't give him extra bonus points, just trying to show some that his car is good, see what he can do in clean air. And Rochester going to get hung on the high side, and you're going to see how fast he's going to drop back right here. As he just fell all the way to the back within 1 turn. See Duncan working with his good buddy Patterson, his teammate actually. He's going to stay in the middle, but he decides to drop low. Patterson in the middle, Blazer on the inside, and Jeffrey Buckeye, a chaser, on the outside. And that outside dropping back real fast as it's trying to form an outside line. Patterson going to jump up there, same with Tony Blazer. Oh, they're going to go 4 wide. That might not work through the tri-oval. Oh, there they go into the wall! Aaron Williams around, Jeffrey Buckeye involved. And right down in front of the whole field. And James McLeod gonna get another piece of it. Big wreck. Let's show you who's involved once we get back to the line, as it's the race back to the line here at Talladega. Between Gene Sanford and Sam Young, Kosanoski, Leo Rogers, and William Duncan. About your top 5 right there. And who will lead us back to the line? Cisnowski gonna push it all the way to the low lane. Chuck Tolger giving him help. And it looks like he will lead us back to the line for the caution. Now we gotta see if these guys can slow up enough and not hit each other, because sometimes on their caution on the back straightaway they tend to wreck when they're trying to get in line. Oh, the 14 is leaning on the 22. About turned themselves into the wall, and it's 4 wide. They're going to wreck themselves in a minute. Let's see if they can get this figured out here. Just to make sure that nobody slams into them and causes a wreck. Oh, I'm hearing scraping. Oh, it looks like the 6 ran into the back of the 29, and Drew Austin ran into the back of the 6. Tough luck for Drew Austin. Like I said, under these cautions, stuff can happen. But we will definitely take it to see what happened to Jeffrey Buckeye. Another chaser involved. Tough luck for him. And Aaron Williams. We will take you to see what happened to Jeffrey Buckeye. 4 wide, like I said, just doesn't really work coming through this part of the straightaway. Looks like the 17 leans on the 21, but the 9 was there up into the outside wall. They shoved the 9. It looked like he was going to start to get past, and he's going to get a good bit of damage here. 21 gets past. Then here comes the 9 down, but just the field was there. And watch this. Clipped the 93. There's the 15 taking a hit. Dylan Poteet gonna try to miss it. Here comes Tristan Trivet. Gonna miss it. But then the 93 came back up and hit the 21. The 20 gonna get by. The 2 gets a piece of the wreck. Let's see how he got his piece. Oh, the 17 was sliding down. He took a higher line to get through this, and he's just gonna get nailed by the 17, barely clipped. Gonna spin there. Now we saw the 21 get past this. Now did the 93 come back up and hit the 21 here? Oh yeah, he did. He barely gets clipped by Buckeye. Was going so fast, clips the 21 of Joseph Bryant, who's gonna actually not hit anything. 93 sliding back down. Anthony McCurry trying to get past. Now what happened to James McLeod here? Oh, and he's going to nail the 17. 17's going to get even more damage. But another chaser taken out of this one here. And we're going to take you back to the green here from Talladega for chase race number 1. We are back with some more retired cars. The 5, James McLeod, the 2, the 15, the 17, the 9, and the 20 have all retired. And now to add to worse stuff, the 39 of Henry Sanford blew a motor while in line. That is a tough break. He was having a good day here at Talladega. Blows a motor, and his day is done for the Stuart Haas, number 39, U.S. Army machine. Pace car pulls down pit road. Kyle Sinoski's your leader. Gene Sanford second. Trek Tolger third. Leo Rogers fourth. Charles Sanford fifth. Then you have Sam Young sixth. William Duncan seventh. Brian James 8th, Brendan Patterson 9th, and Dylan Young 10th. We are back to the green here at Talladega. How about Leo Rogers back here looking for his 4th win of the season? You know, he's close to tying, him and Jacob Lawler are close to tying Deion Scott's record of 5 wins in one season. And he actually holds the record for most wins because there's only one season. And, you know, Leo Rogers, I mean, he's been real good this season. He could have a shot to do it. And we still have 10 races to go, so, you know, he could get those 2 wins. There you see Jean Sanford. She's going to fall way back on the outside here. Right in front of her brother. And lose about 5 positions. Sosnowski still leads. He's going to lead this lap, but Leo Rogers behind them. 2 Dodges working together. Leo Rogers and William Duncan. Duncan looking to make it 3 wide, but Rogers going to block and go to the inside of Sosnowski. As it's double lane racing. The outside line is trying to form, but it's just not working. Take a check back here with some of the cars off pace. Just to let you see Jack Richards, Tristan Trivet. Looks like Tristan Trivet was just stuck behind too many lap cars and just couldn't get to the, you know, the pack. So the thing he wants to see is a wreck. As we have decided to go 3 wide, Sosnowski and Sam Young working on the outside lane. Leo Rogers is your leader. Oh, he tricks Dylan Young to going to the outside. It's going to be 4 wide. Remember last time this didn't work? Well, Dylan Young's in it. Same with Brian James. This may not work out too well. And they're going to get slammed. Oh, they saved it though. They hit each other and they almost went right up into Dylan Young. He was lucky that they decided to stop that one, because that could have been the end of his day right there. But Leo Rogers still out front blocking every lane he can. But here comes Brian James using the outside lane with the 3-car tandem. They're trying to get past, but they won't do it. Here comes Tyson Broad and Chuck Togger. Dylan White on the inside line also. A lot of chasers in this pack. Take a look back here to see if anybody's trying to catch up to this pack. It looks like 31 of Sean Galligan, 99 of Jack Richards, 78 of Tristan Trivet, with the 29 and 3 are trying everything they can to catch this pack with a single line draft. But they are just too far behind. Let's take a rear shot from Dave Rochester. Yeah, they are way too far behind to have any shot of really catching them unless another caution comes out. But it looks like Leo Rogers finally got past. Here comes Chuck Tolger coming to the inside with the help of Brendan Patterson, Kyle Sosnowski, Sam Young, William Duncan, and Rochester. Oh, the 22 is about to turn the 27 down into the inside line. Playing sabotage, he is. Just about turned them. But he kept it together. Here comes George Roca, and I try to shoot the middle. 27 going to go to the high lane with the 51. And they're going to drop to the back. As here comes Kyle Sosnowski for the race lead. With the help of Sam Young. William Duncan not too far behind also. Oh, he's going to shoot the middle. Sosnowski going to work with his good friend Duncan in the middle lane. And try to help him get past the 55, but it's not going to work. Here comes Tony Blazer and Dylan Young with David Rochester on the inside line. Dylan Young has 1 win this season. He would like to make it 2, and especially try to get an early start on people in the championship would be nice for him. And that number... Well, I think there's a wreck back here. Speed through it this way? No, I heard skidding, but it looks like it wasn't a wreck. Now Tony Blazer has the race lead. Dylan Young and Kyle Sosnowski trying to do a 2-car tandem. Just doesn't work out here. Sanford, Brian James, Rochester, and Tony Blazer using an inside line of a 4-car kind of tandem. But it's not going to work. Sanford going to go with Rochester in the outside lane. Brian James going to work with Tony Blazer on the inside lane. Sanford looking to switch lanes. But he can't do it. Yeah, he can. He'll cut down in front of Brian James here. As this pack went back to double file racing. Sanford going to go to the outside lane. Tony Blazer going to go to the inside. That's going to shove Brian James into the middle lane. At the line, it's going to be Blazer by a long shot, but it was a good battle for second as they're going to go 4 wide. Leo Rogers really wants to get up front because he's going to make it 4 wide through the turn here. And it's going to work also. And he just gained a couple positions out of that daring move. But it's still 4 wide. The 73 and the 12, they got to be careful coming down the back straightaway here. As Duncan's leaning on the 73 as they still keep it together. The 73 now going to make it 4 wide with them. As it's getting real crazy here. As they're just trying for every position they can get. As they single it finally back out to 3 wide, we have a battle for the lead. It's going to be the 28 shooting to the lead. 27 stuck in the middle here. Are they going to catch any lap cars? Ooh, they might. They might catch Dylan Poteet and James Silverfox. Because they are on the back straightaway, so they just got out of the back straightaway, so they will catch him before the end of this. Oh, they have 4 wide again with Dylan Young. Oh, man, they almost went by him, which made it a 4 wide for a split second. Rochester now helping the 28 of Sam Young. Trying to get past him. Here comes Dylan Young to the inside lane. Rochester going to get split in the middle. And, ooh, Dylan Young was looking to make it 3 wide for the lead, but couldn't do it. And Rochester going to get split in the middle and lose a couple positions here. As the laps are winding out of this one. Chuck Togger going to make it 4 wide through the turn. Oh man, a lot of chasers in this pack. If one person slips up, there goes a lot of chasers. They're still 4 wide, it looks like. Rochester trying to get in line. He can't. Oh, Chuck Togger leaned on him and shoved him into the outside wall, which is going to turn the 83 back up into him. Rochester's going to spin. Rochester just got taken out right there. Is anybody going to hit him? He's going to get a little bit of damage. Oh, the 3 almost nailed him. But Rochester has some damage. Caution is out, and we're going to put this pack back together for one more final restart. And that is a tough break for David Rochester. Man, they almost had it saved, but just couldn't. And he got some damage on the rear of that car, and he was in the battle for the win, and just looks like it's not going to work out that way. Be careful with this pack also, once again. So here comes a 31, about to slam the 83, and he's going to nail him, which is going to stack up that field. There goes around the 31, and the 3 going to get some damage. Same with Tristan Trivet. And here comes Rochester trying to slow up, and he's going to slow up enough, but that just gave the 31, the 3, and 78 all damage, along with Charles Jackson and Jack Richards, and they were waiting so long to catch up to that pack. And that just kind of killed it. They're now 3 wide. They're probably going to all come down pit lane. 78 looking to stay out, but lucky break for a lot of drivers. We will take it to see what happened. We are back. It looks like the 42 kind of shoved the 34 up onto the wall. He was lucky that there was a little break right there. And he's going to clip the outside wall. And then William Duncan was right behind the 83, which stacks them up. The 83 is going to get turned down into Dylan White, who made a great save right there. Then back up into the 34, going to clip him right there. Tyson Broad going to get into the outside wall, but save it. Rochester trying everything he could, but he's just going to barely back it up into the outside wall. And that just that just basically ended his chances of winning. But there is one thing Rochester could do would be don't come down pit road for that damage. You might want to just stay out so he doesn't have to be behind a lot of really damaged cars. I mean, he does only have a little rear end damage. Just gets shoves in the wall. There's the 19. 83 down into the 27. The 27, another chaser could have almost got involved. Back up into the 34. 34 almost came down into the 27, but you can see he hit the brakes right there. You know, that's a nice thing to do by David Rochester. But he's going to back it into the wall, and I don't think the 34 is going to be too happy with the 42 after this one. But it makes a great save and keeps it on going. Almost gets hit by the 3. Let's see that real quick. Speeding back up. Here comes the 3 in the rest of this field. Oh, maybe would have clipped him in the fender right there. That could cause a tire rub, but it's the last lap. Again, David Rochester, you might want to stay out. But we will take you back to the green here from Talladega. And we are back with a few to go with a couple more retired cars. The 39, the 78, 3, 99, and 31 have all retired, leaving 23 cars left in the race and on the lead lap. Kostanowski's your leader. The 50 of Dylan Young second, Leo Rogers third, George Roque fourth, and Tony Blazer is fifth. And we are back to the green here at Talladega with 4 laps to go. Who can get the win for chase race number 1? And we are green. Everybody got a pretty good clean restart right there. Dylan Young working with his good friend Sosnowski, gonna push him around here. See what he could do. Is he going to go to the inside, or is Leo Rogers going to make a move? Nope, he's still going to say double file. Oh, but he's going to try to split him in the middle. Here comes Dylan Young all the way to the inside, going for the lead here at Talladega. But Sosnowski has drafting help. And he can't get there, but Leo Rogers is going to get hung on the high side. He's going to lose a couple positions now. How about Joseph Bryan after that wreck? He didn't get any damage really, but he's trying to work his way back up to this pack. Same with Rochester. They're trying to use the draft. Tyson Broad got heavy damage. I don't know where he got that from. Dylan White trying to catch up to this pack in time. But Sosnowski's still leading with Dylan Young second, waiting to make his move. Oh, but the 22 got turned down into the wall. It's caution out. Did he spin? No, he didn't. He did not spin, but that's going to end Leo Rogers' chances. We are still green. Same with George Roque's chances. They are on the apron. They got heavy damage. And now this pack kind of got separated. Sosnowski still leads. Chuck Tolger not too far behind them. Here comes Tony Blazer. That second pack isn't too far behind. They could still have a shot. And they will, because they have caught back up. That was close right there. That could have just ended the race. But Dylan White has caught back up. He's looking for his 3rd win of the season. As here comes Tony Blazer for the race lead now with Sam Young and Dylan Young, the brothers working together. As we're coming to get the white flag here soon. Sam Young going to the inside with the help of Dylan Young. And Leo Rogers and George Roque come down pit road, and their days are basically done. Well, they are done. Not basically, they are done. But the brothers are leading here today, or are leading right now. William Duncan not too far behind. Could Duncan get his 2nd win of the season? He goes to the inside. Sam Young gonna try to block. Duncan gonna get shoved to the middle by Charles Sanford. Sam Young trying to use drafting help by him. Patterson and Dylan White couldn't catch back up to the pack fast enough. Charles Sanford in the catbird seat. But Sosnowski gonna try to change that. Sosnowski gonna try to go for the lead. Sam Young gonna try to block. Here comes the 10. Brian James in the fight also. Could Brian James somehow get a win from 3rd place? As we're coming to get the checkered flag, Brian James looking to the inside. Sam Young is there though, and he can't do it. Sam Young will win here at Talladega in the Aaron's something, 499. But he will win here at Talladega. Brian James getting 2nd place. That was a good run and a good start for his chase. What a finish right there. Sam Young gonna win this one in a Toyota. Congrats to Sam Young. Came out of nowhere and got that one. That was a good run by Sam Young right there. But we will take you to your race results, which is right here since we're in a single race. As here's your race results. Congratulations to Sam Young. But we will see you next week. Points will be at the end of the video, as we will see you next week at whatever track I pick.